Schoenberg's Gurre-Lieder is architecture in tone on a vast scale. The poem of Jacobsen is based on a saga concerning Valdemar I, who ruled in Denmark in the 12th century. Valdemar loved Tove and gave her his favorite castle called Gurre. For reasons of state, Valdemar was forced to marry Helwig of Schleswig. Helwig discovers Valdemar's love and causes Tove to be killed. Valdemar, in an agony of grief, curses God and is condemned after his death to hunt every night from sunset to sunrise, galloping with his retainers in a wild hunt across the sky. But every morning after sunrise, Valdemar would have a realization of the renewing power of nature and would feel the love of Tove within the outward beauty of nature's color and form. The first part of Gurre-Lieder begins with an orchestral prelude descriptive of twilight. The two chief themes are Then follows the first song of Valdemar of the tranquil beauty of nature, the theme of which is This is followed by the first song of Tove, of the magic of nature seen by moonlight. The orchestral background of this song has this melodic form as its germ. After a short interlude comes the second song of Valdemar, descriptive of his galloping toward the castle of Gurre to be with Tove. The chief theme is Another short interlude leads to the second song of Tove, the theme of which is Then follows Valdemar's third song, a long line of lyrical melody leading to Tove's first declaration of love to Valdemar. This theme is one of the most important in Gurre-Lieder and is developed later and associated with other themes with richest invention. In the next song, Valdemar has a premonition of death. The theme of midnight plays an important part later. The next song of Tove has a group of themes. Tove also feels the oncoming of death, but wishes to drain to the full the cup of life and love. This is the theme associated with love and death. After Waldemar's last love song comes a long interlude, in nature a Durchführung, weaving together all the important themes so far announced. Then follows the song of the Waldtaube, or wood dove, bringing the news of the death of Torve and of how Helvig held on high a burning torch in the darkness, watching the procession carrying the dead Torve. This song of the wood dove is pitched in a key of high tragedy and holds to that mood from beginning to end. Some of its themes are The second part of Gurre-Lieder is concentrated in style. Waldemar curses God for allowing Torve to be killed. One outstanding theme is the third part begins with a stormy prelude. The ghostly Waldemar calls his dead retainers to the nightly hunt across the sky. His call is played by the horn. Later, a peasant sings of his terror as he watches the horsemen rushing by in the blackness of the night. Then comes the hunting song of the dead retainers, sung by 3 choruses of men's voices in 12 independent parts. The 3 themes are Afterwards follows the song of Klaus Narr, the court jester of Waldemar. This is a masterpiece of humor and fantastic, grotesque music. Then comes the wild hunt of the summer night, the theme of which is This music is freer, more supple, and more the music of the later Schoenberg. Against a light, rushing background of orchestral tone, the speaker declaims a rhapsody of nature and of the rebirth of life in springtime. As this music grows in ecstasy, the chorus begins singing a hymn to the rising sun, which frees Waldemar and his retainers from their agonized hunt during the night. The chief themes of this chorus are Through the chorus, the orchestra plays long, streaming melodies, which are like the rays of sunlight in early morning. There is a thrilling Steigerung, and the music ends in a blaze of sound like sunlight. A few words about the significance of Schoenberg to music. He has devoted his life to an analysis of the fundamental principles of music and a synthesis of these principles in the artworks he has created. Through intensive study of the three elements of music, duration, intensity, frequency, he has arrived at a relativity in sound which will always make his contribution to music of high value. By studying duration, he has brought to light the underlying principles of rhythm and architectural form. By studying intensity, he has shown all the possibilities of the relative loudness of parts to each other, of tonal balance, of some motives sounding in high relief, some in low relief, while others lie in the background. By studying frequency, he has made clear the relations of pitch which underlie melody, harmony, timbre, or tone color, and the numberless relations of timbre which are possible in modern music. Since composing Gurre-Lieder, Schoenberg has developed an entirely personal and authentic style, but the germs of all his later evolved ideas are latent in Gurre-Lieder.